Hi there, and welcome to another episode of the Projex Academy Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Litten, and I'm thrilled to be here, guiding you through the ever-evolving world of project management. Today's topic is the power of online training within project management. Now, you might be leading complex projects, or you could be managing teams. Maybe you are just starting out in your project management journey. In any case, this podcast is here to help, because it will provide you with the tools, insights, and inspiration that you need to succeed. And today we're diving into a topic that is critical for every project manager. Staying ahead of the curve is essential to keep your skills sharp through online training. Now, in a field that's constantly changing, how do you ensure that you're not just keeping up, but leading the pack? Well, stick around, because I'm going to unpack why continuous learning, especially through online platforms, is a game changer for your career. So, why is continuous learning so important? Let's start with a simple truth. Project management is not a set it and forget it profession. The tools, methodology and techniques that we use are always evolving. Think about 10 years ago. Agile was still gaining traction, and tools like Microsoft Project were the gold standard. Now we've got hybrid methodologies, AI-driven scheduling tools, and remote teams collaborating across various time zones. So if you're still relying on skills you learned a decade ago, you're not just behind, you're at risk of becoming irrelevant. So continuous learning keeps you competitive. Organizations are searching for project managers who can adapt to new challenges. And such project managers need to master new software tools. They must also understand how to integrate sustainability into project planning. Continuous learning builds your confidence. When you're up to date on the latest trends, you walk into meetings with confidence. You know you can tackle any question or problem thrown your way. Continuous learning gives you credibility. Your team, your stakeholders, and your clients want to know. They want to be sure they're working with someone who's at the top of their game. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might say, Dave, I'm swamped managing projects. I'm also busy mentoring my team and hitting deadlines. Where am I supposed to find time to learn? Well, I hear you, and that's where online training comes in. It's flexible, accessible, and designed to fit into and around your busy schedule. So let's talk about how online training can transform your career. First, the benefits of online training for project managers. Online training has revolutionized how we learn, and for project managers, it's a lifeline. Let me break down a few reasons why it's such a powerful tool. First, flexibility and convenience. With online training, you're not tied to a classroom or rigid schedule. You can learn at your own pace, whether that's during your morning commute, over lunch, or late at night after the kids are in bed. Platforms like Coursera and LinkedIn Learning offer flexible access. You can also find courses anytime on specialized project management sites like my own at Projex Academy. You're in control, and that's a huge advantage when you're juggling multiple projects. Another reason why online training is important is targeted skill development, because it lets you zero in on exactly what you need. Want to get certified in Prince2 or PMP? There's a course for that. Need to brush up on risk management or stakeholder management? You'll find modules tailored to those skills. You can even dive into niche areas like Agile Scrum or Lean Six Sigma. The beauty is you're not wasting time on generic content. You're learning what's directly relevant to your role and your career goals. Cost-effective learning. Traditional in-person training can be expensive. You've got travel costs, accommodation, and time away from work. Online training cuts those costs dramatically. Many platforms offer affordable subscriptions or even resources to get you started, just like ours does. You can revisit materials as often as you need. This is a perfect way for reinforcing those tricky concepts like earned value management or critical path analysis. Staying current with industry trends. The project management landscape is always shifting. New tools like Jira, Asana, or Monday.com are changing how we manage workflows. Online training keeps you in the loop with bite-sized courses or webinars that highlight the latest tools and techniques. I recently took a course on integrating AI into project scheduling. Let me tell you, it opened my eyes to possibilities I hadn't even considered. Another advantage is community and networking. Many online platforms offer forums or discussion groups where you can connect with other project managers. You're not just learning from the course material, you're sharing experiences, you're asking questions. You're also building a network of professionals who can help support you long over the course is over. With Projex Academy, I offer one-to-one support while you're taking the course. Now, I know online training isn't perfect. It requires discipline, and sometimes it can feel overwhelming with so many options out there. But here's a tip. Start small. Pick one skill or certification that aligns with your career goals and commit to just 15 minutes a day. You'd be amazed at how quickly those minutes add up. So here's some practical tips for making online training work for you as a busy project manager. 1. Set clear goals. Before you dive in, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? Maybe it's learning a PMP certification, mastering a new tool, or improving your soft skills like conflict resolution. You see, having a clear goal helps you keep focused and choose the right course. Create a learning schedule. Treat your learning like a project milestone. Block out time in your calendar, even if all you can spare is 30 minutes a week. Consistency is key. I like to schedule my learning for early mornings when my mind is fresh, but find what works for you. Choose reputable platforms. I'm afraid not all online courses are treated equal. Stick to platforms with a strong track record. Examples include PMI's online courses, Udemy, or my very own Projex Academy. We offer in-depth project management training tailored to real-world challenges. Check reviews. So check reviews and make sure your content is up to date, like ours are. Apply what you learn instantly. The best way to keep new knowledge is to use it. If you learn a new risk management technique, try applying it to your current project. If you're studying Agile, experiment with sprint planning sessions, because real-world application cements your learning and makes it meaningful. Stay accountable. Tell a colleague or your manager about your learning goals. Better yet, join a study group or an online community. Having someone to check in with keeps you motivated and on track. One last thing, don't aim for perfection. You don't need to finish every course with a gold star. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every new skill you pick up makes you a better project manager and a more valuable asset to your organization. So there we have it, folks. That's all for today's episode of Projex Academy Podcast. I hope you're feeling inspired to take charge of your professional development and explore the world of online training. The tools and knowledge you need to stay ahead are just a click away, so don't let them pass you by. Until next time, keep learning, keep leading, and keep mastering the art of project management. So until we meet up again, from me, Dave Litten, it's bye for now.